There's something I'm noticing in the blockchain market right now, and is the fact that people want privacy, which is one of the reason why you realize that privacy tokens are currently pumping, like the likes of ZEC, that's a Monero, it's currently pumping, and people want privacy, and with that, traders are also shifting from centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking at Jupiter. Beyond the fact that Jupiter it has its own wallet and it has a decentralized exchange, right? It also has you can trade both spot and futures on it. Like you can trade your PEPs, futures trading, and you can trade your spot with limit orders and stuff. So, and one of the things I've been doing, right, I realized that most traders also don't like trading, because probably they don't understand how to trade, or they are very scared of entering the market, which is one of the reasons why for the next 20 to 30 days, I'm going to be giving free signals in our community so that you can actually be able to trade and make your profit, project your profit and take profit. And as you're doing that, you're going to positioning yourself for the Jupiter airdrop that's going to be happening next year, January. And the more trading volume you have, the more transaction you get, the more activities you have on your trades, the more your allocation for the airdrop. So you don't want to miss out on this. You want to position yourself properly. I'm going to be giving a guide on how to use Jupiter wallet. All you need to do is to download the Jupiter wallet. Then you go to our Telegram link channel. You're going to see the jollof. It's pinned on our Telegram channel right now. You're going to see the link to onboard on your jollof board, and with that, just select any username, select your any Twitter, then input your email and log in, and submit your Jupiter wallet address. That's very important. Your Jupiter public wallet address, just submit it, and you're good to go. From there, then be active in the community to be able to pick all the signals. I've dropped a signal today. It was a win already. It's our TP. I'm going to be dropping another one once I see the right position in the market. Mostly scalp trading. At least 1 or 2 trades per day. Sometimes it can be more than that. If I see more opportunity in the market, I'm going to be dropping more trades for you guys to pick in. So jump up into our Telegram channel and follow through. You don't want to miss out. That's very, 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 very important. And like I said, this is basically to help the community to be able to, for beyond say you want position, beyond say you want to just be trading, you want to also get trading signals that's going to help you become profitable in trading. We have a trading tool we're already developing in the community that help people become a profitable trader. The name is called STIC, stands for Smart Trading and Investment Companion, right? You're going to get, you can get access to that, but that's basically what we're using to do analysis. For those that already have access to it, they're already using it. But if you also want to get access to it, there's a way to you can DM the admin and you're going to get access to it. So right now, this is Jupiter. Let's explore how to use Jupiter. Let's dive into and see how to use Jupiter. Once you fund your wallet, you can either fund Solana, USD, USDC, any token you want to fund. Go to Pro. Once you go to get to Pro, you would see this icon on the right top corner. This one, click on it. That's the Jupiter logo. Click on the Jupiter logo. It will bring you straight to the Jupiter Pro interface. So you can see Swap, Pro, PEPs, Lend, Pro, Portfolio, and more. So you click on Swap. The first thing, if you deposit Solana, you want to swap your Solana to USDT, or you deposit to USDT, you want to swap it to Solana, right? So right now I want to buy, let me check the chart. I'm currently using Stick to analyze the chart to know what's up. Okay, the market is coming for correction right now. And the market is actually going to dump towards 141 or 140 thereabouts. So I'm just going to, because I know the market is going to dump a bit, I'm not going to be swapping too much. So let's do 200. Right, I just want the market to dump well before I do some major swaps. So you can just I want to buy the dip actually. So you swap, I'm going to be getting 1.41 Solana. Right now it's actually good to have your token in Solana, because you cumulatively make profit in Solana. Like I said, it is very, very easy. After doing this, you have USDT, I want to swap to Solana or any asset. Once you do any swap, it counts. So what the next, and this is me swapping at market price. You can also swap at limit price, and you can also make it recurring. Recurring basically means that you want to be doing swap every time. Every 1 minute, so you doing, or you can put it to 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, right? You can put your swap to be counting like that. Then over an order, so you can set the number of orders. You can see this is here to minimize the predictability of the DCA. This is basically for DCA strategy. You want to do your scalp twice. So you can increase the number, right? That's for recurring buys or recurring sell. And for this limit order basically means that you are going to be setting the price you want to buy at. So if the market dumped, like I said, the market is going to dump to around 140. Yeah, it should dump to around 140.3. So I can set a buy order at 140.3, right? 140.3, or let's say 140.6.36. I'm just put it to 5, yeah. 140 for 5333333 or thereabouts. Once you set that, right, it's currently 0.28% below the current market price, and I'm going to be getting 5. This is the price. So this is my, what am I selling? I mean, I want to sell half of my bag. Then I'm going to be getting 6.5 Solana. Sorry, what am I doing? This is buy. Yeah, don't mind me. So basically what I want to do is to buy Solana. So if I'm buying Solana, this amount of Solana, I'm going to be getting 6.5 Solana, but no, that's not what I want to do right now. I want to go and buy at market price. So you set the quantity you want to buy, USDT you want to sell. So you're going to be selling USDT to buy Solana. I'm getting this. Trigger price is 0. Yeah, below the market price, which is good. You can also set it. This is basically for spot trading, right? You can set a TP, that is, if the market, if your entry hits and it take you in, once the market hit a certain price, you want to set your TP. So I can set a TP to 143.6, 143, and my stop loss should be at 139.56, 139.56. At 139.56, then expiration, I want this trade to hold for the next these 7 days. I can say 30 days, right? You can set this is for you. What I'm doing right now is spot trading, not just the same spot trading you do on Binance or Bybit. You can do it on Jupiter Wallet. I'm setting my TP and my stop loss at the same time right now, and once that hits, I would, let me reduce this to 2 because I want to place another trade on. Yeah, what's it called? So with this, I can, with this, I can set my trade. Everything is intact. Once it drops to 140.5, it triggers execute for me, and it buys 1.4 Solana for me. And my TP, if the market dumps to 139.5, is going to stop me out. And if the market pumps to 143, and put this to 142.9, if the market, and you can see this is summary, buy Solana at this, when price hits 140.5, it triggers. That's when it buys. And when it hits my 142.3, it take profit. 139.5 is stop loss. Like I said, it's always best for you to have your TP and stop loss active so that you don't get trapped in trade. Activate the vault, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Activate the vault, and you can see there's a contract only signing, so it's going to activate for me. Connect, and let's see. So the best thing we do in our community is to use the stick algorithm indicator, Argo indicator, right? The vault has been successfully activated, and I'm placing the order. So you activate the vault, then you place the order. So I'm placing the order right now. That's 207.93. Confirm, and the order will be placed. Order placed successfully, right? So you can check here for limit order summary. So this is like the summary of what I'm going to be placing. So if I want to do an instant trade, you go to market price. So you go switch to market. Then from market, you select how much you want to trade, right? US selling, I want to sell USDT, say $200 worth of USDT. And I want to buy Solana, right? Or any asset I think will pump. Let me see if there's any other asset I think will pump now. I checked out Jupe earlier. Okay, market is actually the market is currently in consolidation phase. So if I want to, the best trade to trade right now is short. So I'm going to go to my PEP, more like futures trading, to shorts. So let me just swap this. I'm going to be swapping very, very small amounts so that I can do the rest of the trade on futures. Let me just do a small amount here. Okay, so I'm selling $100 worth of USDT and I'm buying Solana. So this is going to be an instant trade swap. You can see here, this is summary, going to be 0.7 Solana. That's the swap is completed, transaction completion. Like I said, one of the beautiful thing about Jupiter is very fast, like super fast. And the transaction fees are way lower, very low. Very fast, very low. You can see transaction confirmed and we're good to go. And if you now go to your Jollof board, you would see that you can see the count of transaction that has been done. So like I said, I'm going to PEPs. I can see that the market is bearish. The market has just changed character bearish. It's yet to close up actually, but the market is changing character bearish. And I expect, so this is the summary. You need to read it to understand it. Basically what this is saying in summary is that the market, the situations where the market might, where there's network congestion on the Solana blockchain, in that situations like that, you might end up missing trades or your trade eat and you don't set it, probably you get you liquidated. So the best thing to do, the summary of this is the best thing to do in that situation is that whenever you're setting your trade, ensure that you set your TP and your stop loss like what I just did. So I click on accept and continue. So this was a trade. I think I placed the trade earlier. It has executed. Interesting. I placed a limit order which eats, right? It eats. This is my entry price 141.7. I can decide to close it or trade or open a trade. I'm currently trading on a bigger screen. On your mobile screen, it's going to be different. The view is going to be different. So here is my, let me cancel this because I feel like I'm going to short again. Canceling that trade right now. So from what I'm seeing that the market is showing a sense of consolidation. I'm supposed to have short at 143 because I said the market is going to dump to 143 in the previous video I recorded earlier. So what you want to see, like I said, this is like futures trading. You have the long, you have the sell. You can see this is sell. You want to short, you short here. If you want to buy, you buy here. And what is the advantage of futures trading? It basically means that if you're shorting, it means that when the market is dumping, you're making money. If you're longing, it means that when your market is pumping, you're making money. So I'm expecting the market to eat for, let me go back to Solana right now. The market has already eat. It has broken below change of character. So I'm expecting the market to retrace back to 142. Market to bounce back. I said the market to, okay, it just came back to sweep liquidity. The market might still be, so we're here on Solana right now. We're here to change character. If you want to see what I'm saying, let me just open my, so if you're using Stick, you will have access to this too. You will see what I'm seeing on my other screen right now. So here, all right, this is trading view for every users, all our users that currently subscribe to Stick, they can get to have access to this too. And we can see right now the market is consolidating. This is like not the best time to trade for long term, but we're currently at the reason why I'm trading at this period is because we're currently at a support. It's not the best time to trade. Sometimes it's the best time to just place your entry and walk away. And you can see that the market has already hit resistance. It's still loading. Don't mind my chart. The market has already hit resistance. This was the TP I called earlier, and we already hit it, right? It has been plotted. Good. So this was it, which I expected. The market is coming back to this region. So what I want to do right now is I'll place an entry because we just have a change of character here. We just on a lower time frame anyway. Just add a change of character here. So I'm placing my entry at 142.116 and my stop loss will be above, right? TP is going to be at, so using I'm just going to use this projection to see the market potentially come back to 140.6, which I was calling as the limit buy order, right? So 140.6, the market is going to come towards that region, that's for sure. Come on, delete. It's going to come back to 142.6 and it looks like a minor retrace. So if I was on short right now, I will have been shorting. You can see this trade, this is one of the mistakes I made earlier. I placed this trade and I walked away. Which is not supposed to be, right? I will have lost something right now. I think one of the features I want Jupiter to have is flipping, so that if you see that the market is going against you, you can flip the market, you can flip the trade. But this is my limit order. You can see that the limit order doesn't have a TP. So what I want to do right now is to set a TP and stop loss. So I'm going to be, because I am on 5-minute time frame, right? I'm trading on 5-minute time frame. Expected market to come back to this region 142.21. So I'm setting my TP. You can see here my TP is going to be set at 142. I'm just taking it. This is a test trade. I'm not really trading per se. 142.2, and this is my TP, which that is where I want to enter my short entry. 142.3, and my stop loss. This is my TP target, and if it hits there, I'm going to be making $5. And my TP, my stop loss size is going to be at say here 141.2. 141.2. So I'm putting it at 141.2. So if it also hits it, this is not the best way to trade, right? If it come back there to take me out, and I'll be losing $5. So that's a stick. That's a stick alert. Sorry about that. That's a stick alert. If you're hearing that sound, that's like the trade alert. That's an entry alert from stick. Now there's a short signal. So you can see my TP has been set right now, and like I said, if it comes back, you can see this is stop loss. I'm not seeing my TP. Let me see. Okay, I can see that the TP did not set, that, which is good. It's good to also have that. My TP did not set. I think I only set my stop loss. So I said I'm coming to 142.3. That's my TP confirm. So the trade is setting, executed. So this is my TP, this is my stop loss, this is my entry. The market comes back here right now, it's going to take me out, and because I actually entered this trade without I was expecting the market to reverse before coming to hit this target, but I already missed it. So just want to get out of this trade profitably. You can see this is the trade right now. I want to get out of this trade profitably, and I'm done. Then I can reposition and position well with a better position lot size. So that is how to use trade on futures. I'm going to be dropping free signals on our Telegram community. Basically, I'm going to be dropping the entry price, the stop loss price, and your TP, basically my potential TP price. If you're late to the trade, skip it, don't take it. Wait for the next one. But if you got in early, fine, that's good for you, and you can go along. The reason why I'm actually placing this trade, because I'm seeing if a liquidity around here, there's liquidity here, there's liquidity here, and there's a fair value gap, there's a liquidity void around here. So I expect this liquidity void to get filled, and we hit our TP and we're done. So like I said, this is just a short trade. Now, how do you place your trade? Let me continue. You have your market order, just the same way you place your market order. You want to, my lot size is best. I mostly just use 2x or 5x. Mostly I use the 10x max. This is currently 10x lot size. No, 9.9, yeah, 10x. This is 10x lot size. Then if you are placing market order, you can set your TP and SA at the same time. So it's going to execute straight away. You can place your TP and your, let me adjust this. You can place your TP and your stop loss at the same time while you're placing your trade, and you enter the quantity here. You enter the quantity, say 0.1 sold. Yeah, that is the, you can see this is 0.1. So what is the liquidation price? It's going to get liquidated at 154.84. That is because I'm shorting. If the market go back to 154.84 at my 10.5x, I'm going to be losing 14.14. That is it. And you can see total fee is what? Less than $1. That's the fee, right? And let me increase my lot size. What's the total fee? Yeah, total fee is still less than $1 at increased lot size. So I prefer to use a very lower lot size, which is like 10. I prefer 10. I'm mostly static on 10. Okay, I'm mostly static on 10 lot size, 10x, and we're good to go. So we currently have in 0.1 lot size here. Maximum slippage is 1%. I said it was, by default it's 2, but I set it to 1. And that slippage means that if the market deviates by 1%, that is when it gets executed or miss the trade. So that is what I'm setting. My slippage is actually by 1%. You can also increase it anyway. So with that, I can trigger my trade. And like I said, I'm not placing a long right now because I expect the market to still come down forward. So I'm not placing a trade right now. But I'm going to be placing a limit order, which is going to be at my TP. That's 142. So with limit order, what do you do for limit order? You select the asset you want to trade. Currently, I select, let me just select half. I'm still using 10 lot size. And There should be a place here. So here you can see price. This is where I'm going to set my price to 142. 142. Come on. So I'm using 2.3 at 142.3. This is here 142.3. I'm opening a short. This is a test trade, so I'm not going to be risking too much. Like I said, don't risk more than 2% of your capital per time. And why am I risking 2%? It gives me leverage to be able to trade more. So this is, I'm risking the capital rate currently on this of my USDC is 608. So if you're, let's say I don't know, I've not checked out projection 2 here, but we should have projection 2. So we don't have projection 2 here, but you can use your trading view. You can use trading view projection 2 to project your capital, enter your capital. We already made a video about that, but I'm going to make another video on how to know what to risk. So right now, let me just place a trade of like $20. $20 is about 10x. With 10x, that's 60%. I'm supposed to be with 2%. With 1%, I'm supposed to be risking $6. With 2%, I'm supposed to be risking sorry. I'm supposed to be risking $6. 2%, I'm supposed to be risking $12. So I'm risking 20%. Let me just put it to $15. So I'm risking $15 right now, and I'm shorting. You can see I said the market is bearish. It might not hit my TP, but let's see. If you hit my stop loss, that's fine. So I'm supposed to be shorting. I'm placing a short at 143, and let's continue. The best thing to do is to close the trade, right? So let's just close it. Let's close that loss. Should we? Yes, let's close it at loss. I'm closing that loss because you can see I'm getting back 0.93 Solana. I'm getting back my Solana from the contract. So I'm closing the trade. Yeah. Close the trade at loss. Yes, that was the loss trade. And one of the beautiful things about the Jollof board is even if you get liquidated or anything, as long as it takes a trade, you're still going to have good profits. You can see it's coming back to my entry as I predicted. So I just wanted to scalp that trade. I should have closed it at entry the other time, but it's fine. It's part of it. That's why I said it's just a test trade. If you go to open orders, you will see the order I just created. This is my short. 142.3, but this is the short I just placed and waiting for it to hit my short before going. So that is how to use the long and short tool. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. I'm going to respond to them. Like I said, the first thing you want to do is deposit your USDT. Just do volumes. Like swap. Use the swap tool. Use the swap tool to swap your trade, swap from one asset to another asset. These are all the swap I've done today already. So do swaps, right? When you're done with the swaps, you can go to Peps, right? Then you can go and trade futures. So we have swap is basically you trading doing spot trading, and Peps is you doing futures trading. For the pro is actually you buying stocks. You can actually get to buy some stocks here. You can see them here, but we're going to come back to pro later and how to lend and borrow. Lending and borrowing, and how you can lend by staking your liquidity and earning from the pool. I did a test deposit the other time, and I just staked with this, and you can see I've earned 0.2. I've earned 0.26 with $34, and this is within less than. This is about this is within less than a month, right? So the more capital you put in, the higher you earn. That's the way it goes. So this is it, and I'm going back to Peps and check my trade. You can see if I had shorted from my entry, I know it to come back. I will have hit my TP by now. So I'm actually doing sniper trading right now, but I'm going to be dropping a signal. So once I see that the market has settled down. So you can see the market is currently in consolidation mode. You don't want to trade this region if you don't know how to trade. But it's best, that's why I'm just waiting for confirmation before we continue. If you have any question, please feel free to ask, and don't forget to trade smartly. Like, subscribe, and join our community to benefit from the signals. I'm going to be dropping the signal on my next trade on Telegram, in our Telegram community. Once I place the trade, I'm going to be trading signal. So if you come to Jollof board, all the trade I just did right now, you can see them here. And you can see the points for the swap. You get 0.1 point for futures trade I did, 60, 60, 50, and stuff like that. When you close the trade, you get 60. When you swap, you get 50 points. So these are like the points when you open a trade, you get 10 points. So for opening a trade, you get 10 points. For swapping for a swap bonus, you get 5 points, 50 points. For perps, you get 60 points. So when you close a perps trade, you get 60 points. So that's how to track. You can come to Jupiter. After logging to creating your Jupiter account, come to your Jupiter dashboard, you can see your trades. That's how to monitor your points, and that actually accumulates for your airdrop points. So you want to get as many points as you can, right? You can also share your link with your community or your friends and stuff and onboard it on Jupiter. I'm just trying to test right now. Like I said, I'm just doing test trade on Jupiter. Is that you can actually long and short at the same time. So this trade is a long trade. This is a long trade and this is a short. So I was just testing. I saw it coming down like, I know it's going to bounce back up, but let me just short it and see. And you can open both long and short at the same time, which is what I have on the trade. You can see the long. This is my short. My long is actually entry here. So this is my TP, this is my short, and this is stop loss for my short. So in case it bounces back up, my long will eat TP, I'm out. In case it dumps back to stop loss, my short will eat my long will eat stop loss, and my long will potentially come to my TP. So that's what I'm seeing right now, which is quite interesting. I didn't even know that right now. I just discovered that we can place both long and short at the same time. So basically, you're edging. I've been looking at my liquidation price right now, is currently 0, basically because I'm edging. But not that the liquidation price right now is this and this. Now this is different from normal edging mode, where you can actually split your liquidation price, and I think it's because I am currently on 10x. If I'm doing cross margin, I should have 0 liquidation price, but because I'm not doing cross margin right now, the trades are isolated, so it's still going to have the liquidation price. But the advantage is you can easily just close that one and open a short direction, which is good.